The face of hunger has changed dramatically over the course of 20 years. We talk about hunger insecurity today. And hunger insecurity means that families don't necessarily know where their next meal is going to come from. And those people may look like your neighbor. There are seniors and our kids and our single families and your brothers and sisters and grandmothers. The Food Bank of Northern Indiana was founded in 1993 and has been here for 20 plus years. And we've seen a tremendous need over the course of 20 years. And in 1993, the food bank delivered 10,000 pounds of food over a handful of counties in northern Indiana. And today, just a year ago, we delivered 6.1 million pounds of food through our 170 agency partners to create a tremendous impact and to fill an incredible need for needy families across 6 counties.
We always had a pantry. We started with a pantry, and we were passing out food from a basement for people who needed it.
We have a great partner in Elkhart County, Church Community Services, and they do many things outside of just feeding hungry people. But we looked at them as a great asset in terms of getting more food to more people efficiently in Elkhart County.
To me, the food bank is a resource for us food pantries. They're the ones that kind of become the clearinghouse of all the donations and things that come in. And then we're given an opportunity to choose the items that we need to stock our pantry. And some of it is very substantially reduced cost, which is tremendous to us. And so with that, it's huge. And the meat that we're able to provide for our people would never be able to do if it wasn't for the food bank.
Many people have misconceptions about what hunger is, what it looks like, and the people who are hungry and the people who visit pantries every single day. Our pantry here, we see about 300 families every day. And the eye test tells you that most people's perception is wrong. And our surveys will tell you that their perception is wrong as well. People think of our pantry clients as obese. And I can tell you that our eye test tells you that they're not. People think that there's single mothers dragging 20 kids along because they can't stop having kids. Our surveys indicate that it's single moms do visit pantries and they have 2 kids. 55% of them work and have a job. The vast majority of them are only trying to extend their dollars so that they can afford other things like childcare and medicine and school books and basic needs that their families need.
The reality of it is that there still is a tremendous need out there. There are hungry people out there, and it's going to take all of us to feed them. And so it's really important that the community make the donations to the food bank and to their local food pantries, because we really are filling a need.
We have adopted in our dealership, in our company, childhood hunger. It's astounding, really, that hunger affects 1 out of 4 kids in our schools today. And had I not gotten to know the food bank through the Food for Kids program, I wouldn't know of all these programs. We wouldn't know of all the need. And so I just encourage companies to, if you're looking for something that's going to change your world, but also change the world around you, just come to the food bank. There's programs, they need you.
In 2008, we delivered more pounds of food than we ever had before. We had agency partners who went from serving 50 families in a day to 150 families in a single day. And that hasn't stopped. So, we're fighting a battle that everybody has a responsibility to fight.
We see, Myers and Martin's and all this stuff donating food to the food bank. That's huge. Little Caesars donates us their old pizzas. Jimmy John's donates us the leftover bread. If everybody in the community that own businesses that have food would do that, we could probably meet the need even better.
I think there's so many reasons for corporations and companies, big and small, to get involved in things like this. The obvious are, if we don't give back, if companies and successful businesses don't give back, who's going to? It's up to us.
Every single community is as good as its ability to serve its neediest population. And when we talk about feeding hungry people, we're talking about serving people. And I believe that's the essence of any great community, is being able to look inside yourself and say, you know, how can I help somebody today? And there's no issue that's more of a basic need than food and hunger insecurity. I think it makes our community better to get behind this issue, to get behind the food bank and help us feed hungry people.